Hello, my name is Kai. I'm here to tell you about the worst experience I've ever had on Roblox. See, I've been on the site since 2012, 2011 if you count my unused account that didn't have the chat feature, and many bad things have happened. But it's typically just the occasional troll, never anything serious. I took such a liking to my Roblox avatar that I even gave him a name. I dubbed him Kebbi Utama, the ultimate dancer. Kebbi and I had many adventures together. I bought him outfits, much to the expense of my wallet, and took him to many fun places. I felt a deep connection with such a petty little thing with no true consciousness. I'm sure, deep in my heart, he felt the same way somehow. All that changed, however, even if I didn't like it. Here's my story. I had just recently gotten a new computer for Christmas. It was wonderful, and quite a lovely upgrade for my slow-running Amazon tablet, which I had been using to play Roblox on. Now that I had a computer, I'd be able to make my own Roblox games. And I did just that, choosing the Suburban template. I put a few free models in, and that was that. Alright, Kebbi, I whispered to my inanimate companion on the screen. I think we're ready to show this off to our friend. I didn't expect him to reply. Not like it mattered, as I felt a mutual agreement in the air. I knew deep down Kebbi cared for me somehow. I never wanted it to change. But this isn't a happy story. Nothing in this godforsaken world ever is. Never mind that, though. Our place wasn't even close to being done, but it would suffice until I got the motivation to finish it. Once my friend came online, I allowed him to come in. We had joked around on call until we both got a message on top of our screens that said, "I will hack you too. Your fate has been sealed." That pissed me off. I did not want to be hacked. I quickly searched all over the internet for an explanation, only coming up with a few results, but no answer. I deleted every model in that game, not knowing what had caused that. I then set the game to private. My anxiety was skyrocketing. This couldn't be serious, right? Well, no hacking had occurred, but Kebbi had changed for the worse. It wasn't noticeable until a week later or so, when a mask had appeared on Kebbi. I hadn't bought a mask, had I? No, I'd bought the bear face mask, but I never had Kebbi wear it. It was a bandana-style mask. That wasn't too bad, though, honestly. I thought Kebbi looked nice. I complimented his new look, even though it freaked me out a little. I felt a little uncomfortable afterwards, like Kebbi had insulted me back instead of thanking me. Of course, he wasn't real, so it was fine. Right? I didn't know, but I couldn't doubt myself. Kebbi had been my friend for 7 years now. But I didn't want it on. I switched to the bear mask. It didn't cover his face almost entirely, and I thought it looked kind of cute. But it wouldn't switch over from the bandit mask, which I thought was annoying. I kept trying to force it, but it just disappeared from my inventory after the 10th try. I sighed in defeat, muttering about how stupid this was. Oh, come on, you would have looked cute in that, not that ugly bandana, I hissed. I felt a gentle shock from my computer, which made me gasp in surprise. That was too weird. I then decided to let my computer rest for the rest of the day. I came back to Roblox a few days later, ready to play. What game should we play today, Kebbi? I asked, scrolling through the front page. Nothing had caught my eye, except a recommended game only titled Silenced. You can't play it, only I could, as it's private. That was odd. Kebbi himself make this? Did I accidentally make it? I didn't know. Of course, Kebbi couldn't have made it. He wasn't alive. It must have been some kind of glitch. I just shrugged it off. Why was it even in my recommended section? Can you be recommended your own games? I wasn't going to play it. However, my cursor moved toward the game though. Okay, this is terrifying. Do you want to play that one, Kebbi? I whispered, clicking on the game. I didn't like the feeling that hung in the air at all, but it felt like agreement. I clicked play. It was the default suburban map, except there are various free models that were just unsettling, misplaced even. I walked into the furnished home, not noticing anything out of place. However, Kebbi sat down on one of the kitchen stools when I walked over there. There was a muddle of a fork sitting on the table. I don't think it had always been there. I didn't know, but it was fine. The camera angle then turned to face Kebbi. His bandit mask was gone. What I saw was a disgusting sight. His mouth was crudely stitched up the sides of his head, and it had as much detail as Roblox could possibly put off. It looked like whoever had stitched him up either didn't care about how much pain they were causing, or just wanted to shut him up. Kebbi? Oh God, I muttered. How did this happen? His usual apathetic stare seemed more... dull? Kebbi grabbed the fork in front of him, and then tried to pry apart those painful-looking stitches. I wanted him to stop immediately. Kebbi, no. Hey, don't do that, buddy. Put it down. I whined uselessly. I knew he'd hate having such disgusting things on his face. Kebbi was one for style and fashion, not this. I heard muffled screeching as he viciously stabbed at his mouth, trying so hard to get the stitches loose. It was hurting him. But then my face started to burn. I was sharing his pain. I could tell. The chat was then spammed with, "Your fault. And you silenced me." What? Me? Me? No, I'd never heard him like that. He just kept repeating, "Am I pretty? Don't you just love me?" Over and over. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, what have I done? I broke down into tears, watching him destroy his own skin. My fault. 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 It's all my fault. My laptop shut off in the middle of my panic attack. However, this didn't calm me down. It just terrified me even more. I choked out a few more sobs before sitting up. Kebbi? I whispered, trying to turn my computer back on. Text had appeared on my screen. What? It read. Should I have typed? Should I have spoke? I decided to talk out loud. Kebbi, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Silence. He was mad. I knew he was. I saw him on screen, but he seemed more realistic, more human-like. I felt so bad, I wanted to take the hurt away from him. You're next, Kebbi. We're friends. We share this pain. I sobbed hopelessly. I didn't want Kebbi to hurt me or my family. Kebbi then walked up to the screen and pulled down his banded mask, showing off that disgusting mess of stitches and blood. I nearly vomited.
Stop, Kebbi, stop it!
I wailed out, shielding my eyes. I slammed my laptop shut, running out of my room. Kebbi couldn't hurt me or my family. He isn't real. He isn't real. I haven't touched that godforsaken thing since the death of my parents. I know, I skipped ahead, but truthfully, all I remember is seeing them dead before me, with forks stabbed in various places on their bodies. I locked myself in my room, but not before throwing that goddamn laptop out the window. I'm only writing this to warn you, to tell you my tale, to... I don't remember. I'm sure he's coming for me next. I've been forgetting so many things recently. Hell, it's taken me weeks to write this. There's really no point to this, right? Go on, tell me I'm not crazy. Oh God. I don't know what's going to become of me, or if this will even make it to the public. But please, don't ever go anywhere Kebbi is. He'll hurt you. If you ever see him in game, that isn't me. I swear. He'll mess with your head. I know he wants more to suffer like he has. You can try and convince him it wasn't you who hurt him, but he won't believe you. I'm sorry for not remembering many details, but as I said, I've been losing it for a while. I can't sleep anymore. He's always there. But hey, what's the point, right? He's already taken away everything I love. So please, take this story as a warning. Thank you. Good luck. And may whatever God you believe in be with you.